everyone, it's Disney Wishes here to bring you another Disney video. So today we're going to be doing our top favorite Disneys. So we have like movies, princesses, animals. So yeah, just to let you guys know a little bit more about us. So yeah, let's jump right in. Okay, so first up, we are going to be doing our top 5 favorite Disney princesses. So
Okay, so my first number 5 is Merida.
And my number 5 favorite Disney princess is Jasmine.
Okay, so number 4 for me is Cinderella.
Yep, and my number 4 is Mulan because I've been learning Chinese, so I just really like her.
Chinese immersion.
Chinese immersion. Yes, I'm in a Chinese immersion program.
Since she was in kindergarten.
So, yep, 7 years.
So number 3 for me is Rapunzel.
My number 3 is Ariel. I don't really know why. I just really like her in general, so.
My number 2 is Ariel.
And my number 2 is Rapunzel because I am so jealous of her hair.
My number 1 is Belle because my favorite movie is Beauty and the Beast.
My number 1 is also Belle. Even though Beauty and the Beast isn't my favorite movie, I just really like Belle.
She's wrong.
Okay, the next thing we will be doing is our top 10 favorite Disney animals. Top 10. So, and we didn't count like Mickey and Minnie because they're not really Disney pets, even though they are, you know, it all started with a mouse, so it's just official Disney animals.
We figured they own the park.
Yeah, they own the parks and the pets, so they didn't really count. Along with like Judy Hopps and Nick Wilde and all the animals from Zootopia, we just kind of felt like they were like, they're not really pets, you know?
They were above that.
Yeah.
Okay. We love them.
Yes. So my number 10 is Gus Gus, the little mouse from Cinderella, which is actually this cute little guy's nickname. His name's Guster, so we usually call him Gus Gus in honor of our favorite Disney animals. Guster, say hi! Say hi! He's too distracted.
Collar is Disney.
Oh yeah, we actually got his collar from Disney World last summer. So I don't know if you guys can see this. Has little Mickeys all over it. It's kind of worn out because he's always wearing it. He never gets a break from playing outside.
Okay, my number 10 is Ben.
Yeah.
I just love him.
Yeah, I would have put Olaf on this list, but I don't know that I think of Olaf as an animal. He probably is a Disney animal, but I mean, he's a snowman. So, yeah. Anyways, my number 9 favorite is Pascal. So, it's the Rapunzel's little, chameleon, if you didn't know. That everyone, we had a little bit of a technical difficulty.
So, my number 9 is Hey Hey from Moana.
Yep, so it's the little chicken from Moana that tries to eat the rock. My number 8 is Pua, the pig from Moana. I just think he's really cute and funny.
My number 8 is Pascal.
My number 7 is actually Sven. It would probably be Olaf, but like I said before, like we didn't really think Olaf counted as a pet, so I chose Sven.
My number 7 is Archimedes, the owl, from Sword in the Stone. Brooke doesn't even know what that is.
Yeah, I don't even know who he is. So,
Sadness.
yeah, we'll just pretend for a minute that I do. So my number 6 is actually Maximus, the horse from Tangled. He's kind of like two-sided, because like at the beginning he's really serious and stuff, but then at the end he starts to get really like funny, and he kind of starts to remind me of a dog. So
Totally is a dog. So cute. My number 6 is the Cheshire Cat from Alice in Wonderland.
Yep. Okay, so my number 5 is actually Dante from Coco. I just think he's the cutest little thing. He's really like, I don't want to say stupid. He's really like blonde. Like he just, he's not very aware of his surroundings, and he's just really, really funny. So he's kind of my favorite.
My number 5 is Doug from Up.
As you can tell, our dogs are totally our favorites. Sorry about that. Someone was at the door. Okay, where were we? Oh, yeah. So my number 4 favorite is actually Hey Hey, from Moana.
My number 4 is Cusco.
The llama from The Emperor's New Groove. I don't know if you guys have seen The Emperor's New Groove, but definitely watch it. For some reason, it's not one of Disney's, like, famous movies, but it definitely should be. It is so funny, and I definitely recommend it.
It's great.
Okay, so my number 3 is obviously Pluto! I know he should be my number 1, but we'll get to that in a minute.
My number 3 is Maximus.
So yeah, like we said before, he's just like a little puppy at the end. Like, it's really cute. Okay, so my number 2 is Cusco the llama from Emperor's New Groove. Part of this might just be because I love Emperor's New Groove. Part of it might be because I just love llamas, but he's just my favorite.
Yeah, my number 2 is Stitch.
Yeah. Okay, now it's time for my number 1! My very top favorite Disney animal of all time is definitely 100%, ready for it? Stitch! He's just my very favorite. We actually had an encounter with him in Disneyland. We were at the character dining. I'm not sure which one it was. I'll find out and put it in the descriptions below. Oh yeah, it was like surfing thing. It was like at the Paradise Pier Hotel or something. But anyways, we got there, and he was the best. He came and he was with us for a long time, and then he actually, we were sitting like right next to the buffet, and so he got a plate, and he was like telling me what to dish him up and stuff, and he just kept coming back for more pineapple.
Yeah.
And he'd go back, eat it, come back out, get more. Like, it was just,
awesome.
it was an amazing experience. And after that, I've just been in love with him. I've seen the movie like 30 times in the last like year or something. Like, I'm just in love with him. I have a huge Stitch stuffed animal and a littler one. I have an Easter one, and I have like a blanket. Like, I mean, I just have all this Stitch merchandise. Maybe I'll do that for a video. But yeah, now for your number 1.
My number 1 is Pluto. Obviously, we love dogs.
So, yep. And I mean, what's better than the Fab Five? Like, okay, for this, for our next favorites, we're going to be doing top 5 Disney villains. This might seem a little bit weird to have favorite villains, because I mean, you know, you're always supposed to be good side, but, you know, Disney villains really do add to the magic. So we decided to incorporate those in our video. Did you want to start?
Sure. My number 5 is Maleficent.
My number 5 is actually Chix Hicks from Cars. He's not necessarily like a villain, but he is like the bad guys from Cars. And Cars is like one of my all-time favorite movies. I know you might be saying like, are you kidding? That's like a little kid video, but I mean it's totally not. I'm in love with all 3 Cars videos, and yeah, just everything Cars. Ka-chow.
My number 4 is Ursula. Yeah.
My number 4 is actually Mother Gothel. Like I said before, I really like Tangled and Rapunzel. So, yeah, and I don't know, she just seems like a villain who isn't necessarily a villain, but really plays a big part in like the movie. So,
my number 3 is Mother Gothel.
And my number 3 is actually Ursula. Like I said before, I do really like Ariel. I'm just a little mermaid, so that might be why.
My number 2 is Yzma.
Yeah. My number 2 is actually Gaston. He's not really a villain, but he's like the bad guy. So.
My number 1 is Gaston.
No shocker. Like she said before, she loves Beauty and the Beast. Loves it. We'll have to show you our Beauty and the Beast merchandise sometime.
Yeah.
Pretty crazy. My number 1 is actually Yzma from The Emperor's New Groove. As you can tell, we never stop talking about The Emperor's New Groove. Definitely recommend watching it, and yeah, it's just the best movie ever. So, okay, this next one might be a little bit confusing. We decided to kind of combine like the movies a little bit, but yeah. It's our top 5 favorite Pixar films. So, like, at the beginning of the movie, when it, like, says, like, Pixar, like, I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, all the Disney, Pixar films. So, yeah, I guess I'll start out. So my number 5 is actually a short. It's called Jack Jack Attack. It was made right after, the first Incredibles movie, and it is just so funny. You can find the full version, I don't even know, but you can find it on YouTube somewhere. So yeah, it's really good. You should watch it.
My number 5 is Up, even though it's really sad. I usually cry through most of it. Yeah.
So my number 4, I didn't even know was a Pixar film until like a few days ago. It's actually Coco. So if you guys haven't seen it, it's quite different than most Disney videos. I really recommend watching it. It's really good. That's where Dante is.
My number 4 is Wall-E. It's kind of slower, but I like it.
My number 3 is actually Finding Dory. Now, I'm not like a huge fan of Finding Nemo. It just feels kind of slow to me, but Finding Dory feels a lot more like modern, and it's kind of more up pace, and there's more like adventure in it, so that's why that one's my favorite.
My number 3 is Toy Story 1.
So the first Toy Story movie. My second favorite is actually Incredibles and Incredibles 2. Yeah, I just love them so much. I love Edna. I don't want to give you any spoilers for the second one because I know some of you might not have seen it yet. So, yeah.
Now, my number 2 is Toy Story 2. I like it better than the first one.
It's
kind of different.
Yeah.
Like.
Okay, and my all-time favorite Pixar film is actually the Cars movies. So yeah, Cars 1, Cars 2, and Cars 3 are by far my very favorite Pixar films.
My top ones are all the Incredibles.
So Incredibles 1, Incredibles 2, and the Jack of Tack, of course, which isn't really a movie, but it's still a Pixar film, so. Okay, now we are going to do our top 3 Disney Classics movies. We didn't do like top 5 because we didn't feel like there were very many. I mean, there's like I don't know, there's like 15, so.
I thought there were more, but Brooke hadn't seen as many.
Yeah, I hadn't seen like any of them, so we just did top 3. Did you want to start?
Sure. My number 3 is Sword in the Stone.
My number 3 is actually Robin Hood. Robin Hood and Little John Strolling. I just really love it, and I actually really like the snake from it. Like the I don't know what's his name.
Yes.
Like the king snake Hiss. Yeah, I don't know. I just love him.
My number 2 is Alice in Wonderland.
My number 2 is Lady and the Tramp. It's been a very long time since I've seen this, but I just like ever since I was really little, I've always loved it. So.
My number 1 is Robin Hood. I love Robin Hood. I think it's great.
My number 1 is actually Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. This is like the first Disney movie to ever come out. I think part of the reason it's my favorite is because, like I just said, it's like the first one that came out, and because the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train in Florida. I don't know if you guys have been on it, but it's pretty amazing, and I think that kind of leaned me towards liking the movie a little bit more. So, okay, so the next one is our top 5 Disney movies. So it can be like Pixar or whatever. But I didn't say this in the beginning of the video, but we were just doing animated films. We weren't doing any live action movies or anything. So, just animated. So, my number 5 favorite Disney movie is Tangled. Like I said, I just love Rapunzel. I love her hair. And yeah.
My number 5 is The Incredibles.
Okay, my number 4 is The Emperor's New Groove. It might come as a shock that it's like my 4th favorite, but I don't know. I just couldn't really choose. It was just really hard. So.
My number 4 is Aladdin. I love Aladdin and the genie especially. I love Robin Williams. I think he is one of the best actors and voices of all time.
I totally agree. I don't know why that's not one of my favorites, but my number 3 favorite is all the Incredibles movies. So those are like up in my favorite Pixar films, but those are still one of my favorite Disney movies. Maybe it's just because Incredibles 2 just came out and I'm really excited about it, but yeah. I keep saying but yeah. Sorry.
My number 3 is The Emperor's New Groove.
My number 2, I can't stop yawning today, is actually the Cars movie. So like I said before, 1, 2, and 3, they're just like my favorite. I don't really know why they're my favorite, I just love them so much.
My number 2 is Zootopia. By far.
Yeah.
I love Zootopia. I watch it all the time.
My number 1, wait for it, you're never gonna guess, is Zootopia! Like she said, we watch it all the time. Yeah, like every time we're on vacation too, we'll always watch it. Like when we get back from the parks, like even if it's like 1 in the morning, we'll still watch it. It's just like our favorite, and like by far, it's like my favorite Disney movie. So
my number 1 is Beauty and the Beast.
I know that's a big surprise. Not really, but
I love it. By far, always will. I just love it.
yeah. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed our video. Please comment, like, and subscribe down below. Tell your friends. Comment down below what other videos you want us to do. If you want us to do a ear DIY, Disney hauls, Disney merchandise, pin board. So yeah, just comment down below. Bye!